Now we are discussing how to pass the arguments to the user defined function. We have taken a small function in order to understand the passing of arguments. We are performing addition. So I have defined a function add. This is a user defined function. How many arguments I am expecting? Only two arguments, a comma b. What is this function actually performing? It is performing the addition of the two arguments. User will give some two numbers. By taking those two numbers, it will perform the addition, and the addition of the two numbers is sent. Now first we are giving the chance to the user. Hey user, enter the value of a. User is entering some number, but the input function is taking that as a string. So I am using typecasting to change that string as a input integer. Now the variable a is an integer. The value that is given by the user is typecasted into integer, and that is given to the variable a. Similarly, we have taken value of b from the user. Now we are calling the function add. Whatever the values that are given by the user, simply these values are passed to the add function, user defined function. So now we are calling this function. We have passed the values. So now a is the value that is given by the user, b is the value that is given by user. We are adding these two numbers, and the result c is given here. But still, now the c is an integer value. I want to print addition of two numbers is plus d. Because we can concatenate only two strings, I am typecasting this integer into string and I am printing. Now we execute this. Already you know what return whenever we are using a return statement, it will return some particular expression or variable. Here we are returning the c. Every time the function may or may not return the value. So always it is a good habit in even in C programming also to write the return. Now we are executing. It is asking what is the value of a. I am taking 1. What is the value of b? I am taking 2. The addition of two numbers is 3. It is fine. Absolutely it is working. But if you are feeling a little bit complex at this d is equal to some string, okay, just take d is equal to a comma b. Now print addition of two numbers is, and next print d. This is fine. Now if I am trying to execute this, it is asking what is the value of a. So I am saying the value of a is some 1. What is the value of b? Value of b is 2. Now the addition of two numbers is 3. Absolutely our code is working fine, but I want this 3 to be printed in the same line, addition of two numbers. Already we discussed how to perform that. So now I am writing comma and equal to double quotes. So if I execute this, enter the value of a. This time I want to take a different value. I am taking some 10. I enter the value of b. I am taking some big value, some 278. Now the result is 288. The 288 is printed in the same line with the addition of two numbers. This is how we pass the arguments. Now in order to make you convenient, I am taking the same a and b. I can also change this as x and y. So this is equal to x and this is equal to y. See, remember here, whenever we are passing the arguments, the value of a is copied to x, the value of b is copied to y. So after that, the x and y addition will be performed and the c will be returned. Now we will check whether this is happening or not. So enter the value of a. I am taking some random number 100. Enter the value of b. I am taking 200. Fine, it is absolutely working. The addition of two numbers is 300. So this means there is no need to write a and b only. We can write any two variables. Only the values that are entered by the user are copied to these variables. Whatever the user entered, we are passing the arguments. We are passing the argument values. The value of a is copied to x and the value of b is copied to y. This is how we pass the arguments.